ChopperFett family. Yours truly is doing more testing, but I won't bore you with the testing today. Figured I'd kind of mix it into an episode. So let's go and roll the intro, and we'll get to the 5 reasons I think it's cool to ride a motorcycle. Roll it. Out for a little Saturday morning ride. So I'm doing a little bit more testing on the Tascam today, just to see what the settings actually do. So hopefully all 6 settings that we end up hearing today come through at least in some form of audibleness for our Moto vlog, and you can hear it all. So for each different microphone setting, I'm going to be talking about a different reason why I think riding a motorcycle is a good thing. What you're hearing right now is actually the initial test, which is the introduction, I guess you could say. So right now we are at a low cut of 40 at a level of minus 24 decibels. Those are the 2 settings that are going to be tweaked here today. So hopefully I haven't bored you guys too much with these test videos and everything, but just one of those things where, you know, just want to get it perfectly right. So we're going to pull in here and we'll adjust our first setting. Never been back here before, so hopefully I don't end up hitting any gravel. I think it's just a park, it shouldn't, but you know how that works. Horsies. Yeah, this looks like as safe as any place to pull over. Oh my goodness, I might have so much footage to cut out of this video. Alright, so number 1 reason I have enjoyed riding a motorcycle is your heightened sense of awareness. It's amazing how every time you get on a bike, that your senses are just exemplified, because not only do you have to look for every little bird, pothole, tar snake, deer, you also have to look out for all the other idiot drivers out there. Bird. You know, that's one thing you really don't have to worry about too much in a car, is you just go, right? Oh, this is gonna turn to gravel. So yeah, not only do you have to look out for all that stuff, you have to look out for all the idiot drivers. And you know, I don't know, maybe I used to be an idiot driver, maybe I still am an idiot driver, but you know, my mind now is just looking everywhere all the time. Even if I'm just cruising a country road, yeah, I know I don't have to look for cars, but I gotta look for everything else that could possibly hit me. So I do think it makes me a better overall motorist, I think would be the best word. And I really think, even if you're not into motorcycling yourself, I still think it would actually behoove everyone to maybe take a motorcycle safety course. Then at least you can see some of the dangers that we put our life on the line with every single time we come out here. You have to slow down a lot right there, because I don't know, there could be some loose stuff. I'm not on this road all that often. There's a lot that goes into the making of this episode. And really the only benefactor of it is really me. We are now cut it down to 120 hertz for the low cut at 24 decibels minus. Reason number 2 I like riding motorcycles is the better fuel economy. Even with my motorcycle at a stage 1, stage 1 motorcycle, wow. But even with a stage 1 motorcycle, I'm still pushing 250 miles per gallon. What do you get in your car? Maybe 30 on a good day? 35 if you're hybrid, 40. Obviously electrics are a different story, but I can go so much further on my motorcycle than I can in my car. Now, technically no, I can go further in my car because the car has an 18-gallon tank. But I'd be hard pressed to say that I would save $1 million.
$1 million.
If I was just to ride my bike all the time. Now granted, I don't think I could legally throw a 3-year-old on the back of the motorcycle. Maybe I could, I don't know. No, I can't. I don't even want to think about that. What a sneaky motorcycle cop. He's parked in the closed area. Complete stop. There's a school up here on the left. We'll stop in there and switch the mic settings and head back out here shortly.
A few inches later.
Time to go back to the construction cop. Alright everybody, so we have now cut the low cut down to 40, but we increased our levels. So now, well, increase, decrease. So what was minus 24 decibels for the levels, now at minus 48. And we went back to the low cut of minus 40. And with that, it brings me to topic number 3, which is epic adventures. You could make these same adventures in a car, sure, but there's just something about the road and, you know, just the freedom. I would say, you know, I want to get up to like a Sturgis and to run the pig trail, like I've said in a couple videos. I think all these other adventures that you would normally see from your car would just be, I don't even know the word, multiplied, exemplified by the fact that you're riding a 2-wheel motorcycle. Well, 3 wheels if you want to. I won't. Come on, put a turn. Sorry, dropped it. Alright, so you guys didn't see a turn signal either. I was slowing down, figuring they were turning, but I didn't see a turn signal. Then they really broke hard at the end. Stupid drivers. Anywho, hey, that was an epic adventure, wouldn't you say? That was more fun on a motorcycle. No, seriously, I mean, I think there's something to it because you have to be almost more prepared to do a motorcycle adventure. You can't just wing it. You can't just assume, oh, yep, I can throw this in the back of the hatch and I will be fine. No, if you're out on the road, it's what you brought with you from home. There's no adding to it unless, again, you're bagger bro. I think I said in my Wednesday video on my bucket list that, you know, I would like to do some of the rides around here. But I mean, can you imagine, well, I'm sure some of you can imagine if you've done it, just going up the Pacific Coast Highway, for example. How beautiful would that be? You got the wind hitting you, you're hitting some turns, you got the ocean on the left or on the right, depending on which way you're going. And man, I'm just thinking of how truly awesome that would be to experience. So it doesn't even have to be something as epic as that. It kind of leads me into my next point, to be honest. So we will actually go and find a place to stop and change the settings, and we'll get to our next point. Can't breathe in this thing.
I can't breathe in this thing.
Alright, we are now at 80 hertz for the low cut. and minus 48 decibels for the level. And brings us to point number 4, which is meeting new people. I mean, I'm not the most social of people. I'm really not. I don't like meeting new people, but usually when I end up meeting them, I end up having a really good time. But it's that initial awkwardness that I'm not fond of. Usually it's not them being awkward, it's me. I don't have good social interactions because I don't know anything about you, and I'm not one to ask probing questions like that. So when I go to a motorcycle event, guess what? I know we have something in common. I know we'll find something to talk about. I don't have that fear of talking to people at places like that. And so you meet new people there. I became better friends with my friend Woody and his friend Aaron. Keep saying his friend Aaron. I mean, I like to think he's my friend. Aaron, are you my friend too? But you know, you meet these people and then you go on these adventures together, like I was just kind of talking about in the last point there. I remember one ride that my wife, Woody, and Aaron, and Woody's wife went on, where, you know, it was right after the tornadoes hit in Kansas, and we just explored the destruction. Now, that's not epic as in, oh, that's so awesome, but there was a little bit of awesomeness to it, to see that complete destructive power of a tornado. I feel like the experience was so much more enjoyed having people I knew and loved around me, because after we made it through, we were able to talk about it. Ooh, oh, what did you just throw at me, car? Come on. All over the road. Ooh. Lots of people voting today. It must be fishing season. Yay! I'm not a fisherman, so I really don't care. But for those fishermen who do, yeah, lake entry is full there. This is where the people who don't want to buy the state park pass go to fish. Wow, dude, come on. Stay in your lane. I'm not imagining this right. This guy's all over the freaking road. And meeting the people, going on the adventures together kind of ties into one, but whoa, 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 whoa. Surveyor. Okay. Let's go and pull into this spot here. We'll change it to our last mic setting. I'm ready to actually get home. People are scaring me today. I would stop on a hill. Smart. Alright, now we are on to the very last topic for today. We'll just wait here, got a couple cars coming. While we're waiting, ChopperFett's at 198 at the time of filming this. Two more people, and I'm hitting 200. I don't know if that does anything for me or not. I know I'm still a peon, but number 5. Number 5 is the wind therapy. I had made a whole video about wind therapy, but the audio was just so bad coming off into the media mod. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was overly windy that day or what caused it, but it was unusable. So we'll take a 15-minute video and shrink it down to about a 2-minute segment here. wind therapy is a very, very real thing. Even if you're not like me, who's a husband and a parent, everyone needs to have that escape in life. Whether it's from work, family, video games, I don't know. I mean, we have to have some sort of escape. And for me, it is this. Well, it's writing and it's also motovlogging. This is actually good for me as well. So yeah, whenever I set out on a ride, normally I am in the best of moods when I get back home. Now, this guy in front of me is actually kind of hurting my testing. Same guys. Because I need to get up to about 55 for my test to be consistent. So I'm going to give him some space and then we'll throttle on. Of course I slow down, he slows down. Alright. So anyway, now I'm talking over the loud motorcycle. That's that test. Oh, now late turn signal. Brakes. Alright, now we can do our test properly. Now that I'm around that guy, now it's therapy time. Look at this, a little twisty road. Just open air in front of me. Got my exhaust popping, pop, pop, pop. The smiles are real. The stress is gone. And I can just be one with the motorcycle right now. Alright guys, well I hope you've had a good time here with me today. Again, this was more just kind of a test thing, but I figured I would throw in some sort of topic so as not to bore you. I hope you have a good rest of your afternoon, day, morning, night, and I will catch you on the next dark side, as this is the way. ChopperFett seeing ya. See you guys.